news this past week has been about the media, and on RT, one of their hosts resigned on air, so I don't know how they pulled this stunt off. So they just went stealthy, you know, just going on and do their regular broadcast, and the person's name is Liz Wahl. I think I've seen her over the past year. You know, I might have clicked on a few videos where she was the one that was on and delivering the news. She actually, I do remember. Now that I'm thinking about her face and recognizing, you know, how much I've seen her. I just didn't remember the name. She didn't really stand out as someone who was saying anything except just, you know, reading the news that was pre-made for her to read. Like, it wasn't her. Like, when you listen to the videos from what's her name, Abby? I forget her last name, but she's the more standout person on RT. Because I get the impression that she's writing her own stories and she's taking a stance on things. But the thing with Liz Wahl that came out is that she resigns on air, and she says it's because of the coverage over the Russian activities in the eastern Ukraine, in the Crimea region, that peninsula there on the Black Sea. And the stance that she's taking is that they are wrong. You know, Russia is conducting this invasion, Russia is starting this war, and her conscience can't allow her to be part of the RT news because of this. And she gives all this, like, reasoning, not a lot of reasoning, actually very, very simplistic, typical patriotic nonsense. That she's taking a side with the United States and she can't do news. That's, you know, so this just right here is proof in the pudding that all the mainstream news is taking a side. You know, the myth or the wishful thinking of objective journalism when you get to that corporate level. Whoa. Maybe this is why people watch mainstream news, because there's no screaming babies on the set. Anyhow, she's wrong. I never took her serious anyhow, and you shouldn't either. She's just after the money, and I bet you one of these crazy government agencies put her up to it and said, you know, we're gonna protect you. We're gonna give you your next job. That's what she's after, her next job. Well, let me tell you something, sweetheart, Liz Wahl, and any of you other ones out there. It's not just about a career and a job and your paycheck. It's about your integrity, and you don't have any. So get your mug off of the internet and off of the news altogether, and somehow get educated. Like, quit your job, go out to the desert for a few months just with a jug of water, and, like, get hold of your soul, because obviously it was up for sale and you sold it. Thanks for watching, everybody.